See, when you talk to your friend, that time you feel relaxed, you feel lighter. So, have you ever paid attention why this happens? This happens because it clears your mental space. And the same thing happens when you write. But writing is like talking to yourself. So, in this video, I will explain how keeping a diary can improve your concentration and memory. First of all, we have to understand concentration and memory cannot be created. These two mental faculties are already there. What we have to do, we just have to remove all other things which are hindering our process of concentration and memory. So if you see, when you get up, you start to having thoughts about your life. Starting from making a tea, then you think about that you have to polish your shoes, then you think about you have to plan your diet because you just have signed up for gym membership. Then you think about your brother who has called you last night, you want to talk to him now. You are thinking about that you just bought a ceiling fan, you are going to find an electrician for that. So you're thinking about all sorts of thoughts, all actions that you're going to do. And all these thoughts and these actions are cluttering your head. And when you're sitting at the work chair, that time you wonder, why am I not able to concentrate? And why am I not able to memorize things? This happens because you haven't cleared up your mind. But when you keep a diary and when you write your things down about your long-term goals, about your day-to-day activities, about the things which you have to do, which you need to do, which you want to do, if you're writing all these things down in the diary, it frees your mind. And whatever you write in the diary, that very thing get erased from your head. I'll give an example. So when you're thinking about to buying a book and you really want to buy that. So you're having that thought while doing workout that I want to buy a book. Then you're having that thought while you're doing your work, while you're preparing your presentation. You're having that thought while you're driving. But the moment you write that thing on the diary that at 5 o'clock on Saturday, I'm going to buy Psychology of Money. So when you write that time the thought of buying a book gets erased from your head. And it doesn't work for one thought. If you are writing all the things, you will remove those thoughts from your head and you will free your space. So the challenge in this world is not to concentrate on our work but become peaceful and silent before doing our work. So distraction, what is distraction? Distraction means you are thinking about other things apart from your work, apart from the things which you want to do. So why this happens? Because you have not organized your actions and your intentions, your goals. And the moment you organize that in your diary, when you start to write your diary, that time you be free, your mind will be free, and you will be concentrate on your work and you will memorize your things. And memory follows concentration. As I gave an example about your friend that if you're meeting a childhood friend, you automatically remember all the things. All your childhood memories you remember. Why? Because you're concentrated on that particular thing. You are so happy that you met your childhood friend, you are discussing with him, you are feeling lighter, happier, you are cracking jokes. And in that moment, you are remembering all the things. Because you are focusing on, you are clearing up your mental space, you are feeling lighter, and you are remembering all the things. So concentration and memory are the byproduct of freeing up your mental space. And that happens because of keeping a diary. Second point, diary makes you a strategic and visionary person. See, strategy and vision are not reserved for who are working on the bigger posts. But these things are important for us also. Because having direction is very much important, having purpose is very much important because it defines our actions. It helps us make better choices. And when we are clear in our mind that these choices we are going to make, it sort out our confusion and just connect the dot. When you sort out your confusion and when you make proper decision, you have mental clarity. That time you remove unnecessary clutter from your head because if you are confused about decisions, if you are not clear in your mind, that time your mind gets cluttered by the choices. But if you are clear that I want to buy a yellow shirt and then you are going to the mall, then you are only looking at the yellow shirt and you are buying it. But if you are not finalized which shirt you are going to buy, that time you are just wandering here and there, shops to shops in the mall, just to realize that after spending 2 hours, you have not bought a single shirt. This happened because you haven't thought about it, you haven't decided it. But when you are keeping a diary, when you are noting down your long-term goals, your vision, your purpose, your values, then you will make better choices in your life and you will be cleared in your mind that these choices I'm going to make it. And it removes clutter from your head. It helps you make proper decisions which are aligned to your goals, and eventually it will help you to concentrate on your work. As I mentioned, memory follows concentration. And third point, keeping a diary gives you sense of control over your life. See, ultimately what we want sense of control in our life. We want to shape our circumstances, we want to create our own future, and we want to control over our life. But when we are having that time, we automatically become concentrated and we memorize things. See, one more thing that I want to put here about motivation, because when you are motivated to take action, that time you concentrate on your work. So this motivation comes from having a sense of destiny in your life, having a sense of purpose in your life, that you are going in the direction where you want to go, and you are making those choices and you are having control over your life. And this thing comes from keeping a diary. How? Let me tell you. You are keeping a diary, you are noting down long-term goals, your values, your purpose, your short-term goals, and your day-to-day actions. If you are mentioning all these things, if you are planning your day, and you see that on 6th May, I did this, 7th May, 8th May, 9th May, and when you see in the month of August, you are able to manage your life according to your wishes, your desires. And when you see that you managed your life according to your desires and your wishes, so that time you automatically gain sense of control over your life. And when you have that, then you feel enthusiasm, motivation, inspiration in your life, because you are marching the path which you want to march. You are living a life which you really want. You see that if you are doing this for years, you will see that you are shaping your outcomes, you are shaping your future, and you are defining your destiny. All these bigger things can happen if you start to keep a diary. Concentration and memory are the byproduct of becoming aligned with your goals, having a vision, becoming strategic, and removing all other things from your life. And then you become more aligned to your goals, and you automatically improve your concentration, and memory follows concentration, so you automatically improve your memory. Please comment below if you like this rare approach on concentration and memory, and thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to this channel for becoming a leader in your life. Thank you very much.